How does the habit of checking prices during the day develop? Behavioral psychology, neuroscience, and investor mindset analysis. Many investors notice this. I opened it to check, but I checked the price 15 times during the day. This isn't just curiosity. It's a behavioral cycle. So how does this habit form? 1. Initial trigger, uncertainty. Markets are uncertain. Uncertainty creates a perception of threat in the human brain. The brain sends the message. Check the situation. Opening the phone, checking the price, is a natural response to this threat. Initially, this is a conscious behavior. 2. Variable reward mechanism. The strongest reinforcement model in behavioral psychology. The variable ratio reward system. This model was demonstrated in B.F. Skinner's experiments. If it's unclear when the reward will come, the behavior is repeated more strongly. Price checking works exactly like this. Most of the time you see an ordinary movement. Sometimes there's a nice increase. Sometimes there's a sudden drop. This uncertainty triggers the dopamine system. And the brain learns. If I check, something might happen. 3. The dopamine cycle. Dopamine is released not only in profit, but also in anticipation. Kent Berridge, who has done significant work on this, emphasizes the desire-generating effect of dopamine. Even before checking the price, the brain generates a small anticipation. This, in turn, repeats the behavior. Over time, the following cycle is formed. Uncertainty check micro-relief uncertainty again check again. This is the classic habit loop. 4. The anxiety reduction mechanism. Looking at prices is often done not for profit, but to reduce anxiety. If you have a position and the price is fluctuating, not knowing is unsettling. Checking provides temporary relief. This relief reinforces the behavior. But the problem is, the relief is temporary. The need to check again arises shortly afterward. 5. Micro-stress and micro-reward. Every price movement produces a small emotional ripple. Increase micro-reward, decrease micro-stress. This constant fluctuation increases the brain's arousal level. Over time, the person becomes restless when inactive, feels incomplete when not checking. At this point, the behavior has become automatic. 6. Social media and notification effect. Social media and financial applications. Notifications. Alarms. Instant price changes. Accelerate the habit. Each notification is a small call. Check. The more frequently this call comes, the stronger the habit becomes. 7. Illusion of control. Price checking gives the person the feeling, I'm being monitored. But most of the time, intraday price fluctuations don't affect the long-term strategy. Decision quality doesn't improve. However, the behavior continues because the feeling of control temporarily suppresses anxiety. 8. When does a habit become an addiction? Beware of these symptoms. Unplanned intraday decisions. Secretly checking prices at work or in social settings. Restlessness when not checking. Final check before bed. At this point, the behavior has become automatic, not conscious. The deep truth. The habit of checking prices intraday is usually not from the pursuit of profit, but from anxiety about uncertainty. The brain doesn't like uncertainty. Price checking is a quick response to this anxiety. But this response can produce impatience, overtrading, mental fatigue. In the long run. Conclusion. The habit of checking prices during the day develops as follows. Anxiety due to uncertainty. Controlling behavior. Micro-reward/micro-relief. Dopamine reinforcement. Automation. The real question is, are you actually managing the price, or are you just trying to manage your anxiety?